They're not demons. They're unintelligent, uneducated, un-American, and liars. Well, they're educated, so you can't say they're not educated. Most of them are higher educated. No, it's a demonic spirit. Like, let's just like cut to the chase, because if you listen to the higher educated, like I was just listening to Brett Weinstein and I had to shut it off because it was getting ridiculous. Him and some colleagues, the higher educated, dissecting the Holocaust, and it's like, no, let's just we know what the Holocaust was. It was evil. It was evil. Now, I work in psych. There's many people in psych that would say, well, Hitler just had a bad childhood, or he could have been helped. No, there's some that are just evil. And it would be good if society could just start recognizing that. I'm not saying you judge those people. It's not our place to do anything about it. Not unless there's legal actions that you could go after, like what they did to Hitler, which he just ended up killing himself. But there's no doubt that all the doctors and scientists that took part in the Holocaust were wicked, wicked, demonic people. Now, you might say, but that doesn't mean the Democrat Party is. Well, is late-term abortion, it's a full-term baby. Killing the baby in the birth canal. And that's what they've done. I mean, go look up late-term abortion, see what they do. Is that not evil? If that's not evil to people, I mean, the Democrats will wrap it around that that's all still a woman's right to choose. Okay, all right, if you want to believe that. But let's just say it for what it is. It's evil. There's absolutely no reason, no justifying why Joe Biden would get rid of a policy of Trump's where it would have kept children safe from being trafficked. Joe Biden didn't want to keep children safe. He eliminated a policy so that children would be trafficked into sex exploitation. It's that simple. Is that demonic? It's a demonic spirit of some kind. Because could you do that? I couldn't do that. No matter how much power you want. I mean, this is the slippery slope with power. But to sit and try to understand it and say, well, it's not necessarily evil. No, it is. No, it is. It is. It's outright evil. And that's the problem with this world, is this world has been convinced that wicked energy doesn't exist, and there's an explanation why people go on killing rampages. And if we just study them enough, then we'll understand. Like in colleges right now, they're teaching about the Holocaust, but they're saying that it was, the Holocaust was all about racism. Maybe racism at the Bible. But I think that's a slippery slope right there, because there's some people that are just racist. It doesn't mean they're going to go on some killing spree. So, but I think they're trying to teach the kids that there's a certain sect of society, like Christians, that are the people to hate. That's why we're on a list. That's what Hitler did. He put people on a list before the Holocaust took place. What is the FBI doing? They've already said that they have many MAGA supporters on lists. They're watching us, especially us that speak up. Well, those are the same tactics that Hitler used. Those are the same things he did. So was what he did wicked? Absolutely. Anybody that says he wasn't wicked, what Hitler and those scientists and doctors did during the Holocaust, it wasn't pure wickedness, well, they're not in their right mind. So I think we need to stop trying to excuse away the actions that are clearly obvious, that have no basis for common sense, but clearly are just about destruction and are about death. Joe Biden has no excuse, none whatsoever. Not that he's even ever given one. He just, nope, I got rid of all of Trump's border policies. Well, he showed that he was willing to put all children in danger, have them be put in sex exploitation. But then if you look at Joe Biden, he puts his hands all over little children in inappropriate ways. So there is something wicked, a dark energy, demonic energy, whatever you want to call it. But It's certainly not just being stupid. It's certainly not being uneducated and un-American. I mean, they are un-American, but they're un-American because they've been taken over by some energy that's twisted and dark. I'm not saying they're possessed. They just happen to have gone down a path over and over and over again that never serves anybody, but just wants to take things away from others. So I think it would be better if we could be a society that isn't so much higher educated, but common sense thinkers. I don't see the higher educated as very smart when it comes to common sense. We should be able to just strictly be able to say, no, that's evil. Does that mean that person's a demon? No, I'm not trying to say it. I said that they're the party of demons, because most of what they support is twisted and dark. I didn't say they themselves are demons, but they are a party of something dark because of everything they support. So, yeah, we've done this where we say, oh, well, they're just smart. They're not smart. They're stupid people. In this case, they are all higher educated. So that clearly shows that isn't going to help keep you from walking the wicked path. But we just really need to say it straight when evil is evil. And that's all there is to it. If the departments and the psychology professors and the Brett Weinsteins want to dissect that into every detail. No, God said, if they just looked at the Bible, God said that that's what would be here. So if you believe God, then you don't really need to dissect it anymore, because it's why God said, I will avenge it. He will avenge it. So, again, you were thrown into really what a race you want to win here, but you were thrown in with wolves in sheep's clothing. God, if you believe in the Bible, that's what Jesus said. They're around every corner. They're everywhere. And there's nothing you can do about them, because it's not up to us to avenge anything. But we are supposed to call it out. And I'm done calling the wicked people unintelligent and uneducated. They're overeducated. They're higher educated. They definitely are un-American. And at this point, if you're that un-American, well, then I pretty much put you in the camp that you follow a dark path. Because anybody that can hate America has a dark heart.